What is going on, guys? It is Teeoh here, and I am back with the pickups. It's been about a month since I've actually filmed a pickups video. Like, not the time you're probably watching this, but the time I'm actually filming this. The last time I filmed was the 31st of January, which I have no idea when these videos are going up. I have no idea. But that was the day, like, literally within 24 hours of when I got my concussion. And I'm cleared at this point in time of filming. I'm cleared. And by the time you're watching this, I've definitely been cleared. Trust me. If I'm not cleared at that point in time, there's something wrong with me. But I'm cleared. And again, I'm sorry about filming that on that day. That's probably like a bad video. Just because I shouldn't have been filming when I had the concussion. I really shouldn't have. But I got a lot of pickups here. And again, this is during my time of inactivity. Because, like, really, during January and February, by the time you're watching this, like, I was dead inactive. Just because I've just been really busy those 2 months, and I'm finally just getting around to stuff. So, anyways, from that point on, when I got my concussion, because literally the day after, what do? After I film that video, I go to Goodwill with my girlfriend, and yeah, that's what I do when I have a concussion, apparently. And then pickups go from that day, the 31st, all the way up to today, the 28th of February, because I got some stuff on the floor that I'll obviously jump cut to whenever. But anyways, I got some pickups for you guys, so let's get just right down to business. I'm sick of rambling to you guys. Let's just get to the good stuff here. So, as I said, I went to the Goodwill, and it was the Goodwill over in Whitehall, somewhere along Route 51, whatever. If you know the area, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, 51. So, it's down there, and this Goodwill I generally score at. I've always have. There's like literally never a time where I have not picked up something at the Goodwill. Like, it's not like I go to that Goodwill very often, but it's just when I do go, like the often times I do go, every so often, I do score there. And I did score that day. 3 GameCube games, $2 a piece, and I was certainly not going to complain. So first up here, I never expected to see another freaking copy of this. Ever, because I've only had my copy from childhood. And that is freaking Battle for Bikini Bottom. Yeah. This game is now complete because I have Revenge of the Flying Dutchman, and I'll talk about more of that later. But in my childhood copy, it didn't have the manual, but it had a manual for Battle for Bikini Bottom. So I completed this game. So complete for $2. Hell yeah, I'll take that. This game is so much fun, seriously. If you never played this game, I don't even care if you're not a SpongeBob fan. This is a good game, no matter what. Not even just nostalgia or childhood or anything. It's just a solid game overall, from no matter what perspective you are. And apparently these games were owned by a guy named Hawkins, as you see here also in the title, 4x4 Evo 2. You see down there Hawkins, and this one is like, my god, in like the nicest condition I've ever seen. Like, this manual was like never taken out of its case. It's ridiculous. And then I also got The Incredibles, Raz the Underminer. I actually have the case for this. I actually got this during the Pittsburgh Retro Gaming meetup, the one from like way back when. But it turns out it was just, inside of it wasn't this game, it was the actual like first game of The Incredibles. So I finally have that complete now with the correct game. So that'll be going on the shelf eventually, or after I make this video, or film this. Oh my gosh, I am all over the place here. I have not filmed in a month, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's that. So I think $6, even when I'm concussed, that's definitely a good deal. So, like the next day or something like that, I went over to the St. Vincent Society of St. Vincent de Paul, whatever the thrift store is, somewhere down in Aspinwall or whatever. I think it's Aspinwall or something like that, or Sharpsburg, I think somewhere. I don't remember. It's somewhere down there. And for $2, I ended up picking up Frogger, Hop, Skip, and Jumpin' Fun, just because, like, why not? It's like some incredibly bizarre like kids game, and it says it's recommended for ages 2 to 5. So I had to get it because I basically act like a 2 to 5-year-old in my videos, and like, you know, it could be a good gameplay maybe. I don't know. We'll see how it works. But we're gonna keep going ahead, and later that week I went where did I go to? I went to the AmVets, of course. It's right in front of me, and for $2, because the yellow tag was half off, I got a freaking 360 power brick. So, for $2, another power brick, definitely take that. Certainly take that. For that price, yes. So anyways, up next, I went down the road to the Ninja Electronics. And I might have flipped these pickups around, but whatever. They're like on the same street, like a minute away from each other, so whatever. Doesn't matter the order. But I went to the Ninja Electronics, and it's been a while since I've been there. It really has, like, at least like 6 months at that point. But I went, and I'm glad I did, because they still got $3 GameCube games, and they actually had new GameCube games that they didn't have before. So I'm like, I gotta get these, because $3 GameCube games, I don't care what they are. If I need them, I'll get them, because that place is pretty reliable with that stuff. So anyways, for $3, I got American Chopper 2 Full Throttle. I understand these games aren't the greatest, but I'm going for the complete set. And I got another copy of Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX 2. And obviously, everyone knows about his passing by this point in time. This was literally like a couple days after he passed, I think. It was not very long after he passed, and my copy is kind of beat up. And like it's complete, but it's just not in the best shape. So I decided to just get a better condition one. And it's just like, it's ironic I found this just after a few days after he passed, and it still sucks. It still does. So, anyways, that very next day, that Saturday, which was what, the 6th? Yeah, the 6th. That sounds about right. Yeah. So I went to what? Where did I go? Oh my god. I'm forgetting. I went to Trader Jack's. Yeah, it's seriously been a while. Like, I'm rusty again. I went to Trader Jack's with Leia and Steven, and I actually did pretty good at Trader Jack's. I really did. And we went other thrift shops after later that day, and I'll get to that as well. But first up, on the actual outside portion, because, you know, there's an outside and inside part. I've explained that many times. There's, like, an Asian man there. I'm just saying it just to help describe the situation, not whatever. So, an Asian man there, he sells stuff, and he ended up, he sells like games, whatever, and like a bunch of stuff, like buck a piece, whatever. He has like whatever price, he doesn't care really, he just wants to sell it. So for $1, I picked up a complete copy of The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. I mean, the case is kind of water damaged, the actual like label, but it's all complete and whatever. Comes with the map, whatever. So I'm like, you know, why not? I'll take that for $1. Why not? And then didn't have much luck elsewhere, so I went inside to my favorite guy, the guy who sells the video games inside. He has like his own like inside booth. He's been there for as long as I've ever been going there. Probably there for years. And usually I have a lot of problems with this guy. A lot of problems. But it was actually really good because he had buy one, get one free GameCube games. And like the same thing with like the... So like that deal was also for the Wii, PS2, and Xbox, I think. So I'm like, I gotta score. I gotta score here. But before I noticed that, I found this. It is a 360 faceplate, and he only wanted $1 for it, and I needed it for my other Xbox, the second one. So I picked it up, and it works like a charm. It does its job, being the faceplate of the console. So. And all of this and what I'm about to show you, that one I'm about to show you, I got $15 for everything. I'm not sure exactly how it all divvies, but I paid $15 for everything. And thank goodness, because I've heard this is a god-awful game, but whatever. He originally offered me $5 for it, but I don't know, like I said, how it all tallied out in the deal. But for the PS4, I got Thief. So I heard it wasn't the greatest game, like I said, but, you know, for $5 a PS4 game, I'll check it out. I'll give it a go. Why not? And 6 GameCube games I ended up getting. Because, well, I'm going for the set, obviously, so why not? They're cheap. So we got Over the Hedge. I had this game on the Xbox as a child, and I actually never finished it, because for whatever reason, I think I traded it in or something. So, eventually I'm going to get back to playing that game on the GameCube and just try to finish it. And also, I got Hunter, The Reckoning, and these are all complete, by the way. And speaking of complete, finally, I wasn't expecting this either. SpongeBob SquarePants Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. Yep, I finally got a complete copy of this game, and I'm actually very glad. Very glad. So I've actually never seen a copy of this game besides the one I've had. Never. So, glad. I'm just glad to get it. And you see, it might be possible to see. He only wanted $3 for it regardless. Everything was $3 here besides another game and Over the Hedge, which was $5, but however, it all divvied out. So, also, we got Gladius. Spy Hunter, I already have this game, but it's complete, so I'm going to definitely get that. And this was $1, and this is actually the last one I need for the series. Madden 03. Yay, so I got all the Maddens on the console. Yay, it looks like I'm going to go play those. But that was actually pretty good. So $15 for everything. These games, Thief, and the faceplate, which I thought was a really good deal. Really good deal. So there's also another indoor reseller there, or vendor there. And usually there's nothing there, but it's like an older woman, and she had video games there, and she's like, oh, they're half off. So originally she had a price tag of $25 on this. She wanted $12.50 for half off, whatever. So I talked her down to $10. And for 10 bucks, I got my second copy of Advanced Warfare on the 360. And I needed this just because, you know, I always have to have backups of my cards, and if anyone in my team needs it, and I can just give this to them and whatnot. So that's always convenient to get. So glad to actually get that for 10 bucks. I didn't mind spending 10 bucks on it. I really didn't. But next, we went to the Goodwill, which is down the road from Trader Jack's, like literally a couple minutes down the road. And I didn't find anything in this store at first. But then, all of a sudden, I think Steven mentioned, or Leia or something, said, hey, there's a Game Boy case in here. You know, it was literally just like the carrying case, whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. So I checked it out, and it was like $4 bucks. I'm like, why do they want $4 bucks for like just a case? It's kind of dumb. And then I opened it, and what's inside there? I don't know, just a freaking red Game Boy. Like, why? Why do you want $4 bucks for this? I mean, I'm not complaining, but $4 bucks? Really, Goodwill? Really? You can see right there. $4 bucks. $3.99. Check the receipt as well. The Heidelberg store, apparently, that's what it's called. Pink. $3.99. So, freaking red Game Boy. I almost said DS. A red Game Boy for $3.99 with the case. And it's dead as a doornail, but as you can see, it works. So, glad to have another copy, or another red Game Boy, because I had one before, which I got for $5 bucks with games at the one garage sale. This is like in the Aspen haul video. I ended up giving that Game Boy to Leia, apparently, and I totally forgot I gave that to her. I totally did. I was at her house one day, and I'm like, I'm going through her stuff. She's like, I'm Nebby, whatever, I do that. And it's just like, that's a red Game Boy. That's my red Game Boy. And I didn't even know that I gave it to her. I totally forgot. So, yeah, glad I have another red Game Boy then. And what? Oh, yeah, next I know where I am. There's like another thrift shop. I can't remember what it's called. Like barn. It's like a barn. Like, it's weird. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. But they had like literally like their basement. They had like an upstairs and a downstairs. The downstairs, everything there was a quarter. So for a quarter, I picked up TNN Motorsports Hardcore 4x4 on the PS1. It's in rough shape, but I'm like, you know, for a quarter, I will certainly take it. And it's in the Need for Speed High Stakes case, missing manual. So whatever. It's a quarter. Not a big risk. And then again, I go to the store off of Route 51, the Whitehall one, and I got for $2 bucks Bob the Builder. Can we fix it? I actually have a loose copy of this, which I don't know how. Actually, I know exactly how, but it's just that you're probably wondering, why do I have a loose copy? And now I got a complete copy, and you're probably wondering why I bought this. Why not buy it? That's why. It's freaking Bob the Builder. Childhood. And plus Bob the Builder. Like, seriously, Bob the freaking Builder. And up next, I was really excited to see this. I'm at the Exchange. This was like maybe that Wednesday after that. So like, I don't know, sometime during the week, like the 11th or something like that. And I can check the date actually right now on the receipt. It was, in fact, the 10th. It was the 10th. I was close. So the 10th, I was over to the Exchange, just, you know, snooping around. And I go to the Dreamcast section for 25 bucks. I see this, and at this point in time, I'm kind of lacking funds. And so my parents, and they talked it over, and they decided to buy it for me as an early birthday present, which they really didn't have to do, but I appreciate that they did. I really do. Because I've been playing the shit out of this game with my friends. It honestly, it is so fun. If you don't have it, if you've never played it, play it. Seriously, it is entertaining. And that is The Typing of the Dead. Now, 25 bucks for this, I thought was pretty good. Especially because I've never seen this rating before on a game at the Exchange, because they have ratings on their labels. It's not, I don't know if it's possible to see there, but there's an M there. Above my fingernail. There's an M there, and they have like a rating where it's like poor, fair, good, very good, and apparently there's a mint rating. This disc was like literally unplayed. Nothing was like touched in it. This, like, it was pristine, and I'm like, oh my god, 25 bucks for this, like, this is great. And I've always wanted to play this game, and honest to god, it is so much fun. It is so much fun, so get it. Just simply, that's all I gotta say, just get it, please. So, that's that with that, but I got other pickups, and I was planning on doing this separately, but I decided just, like, whatever, I'm just gonna fill it in just so I can save myself time later. And so you got more to watch of me, so have fun with that. So, I have no idea when this was, like, maybe like the same week or whatever, I don't know. Went over to AmVets. It was only $1, and it is like for like the Game Boy Advance. Like it's like an Intech whatever thing. Like I don't know. I think it's like a light thing for or like it's like a backlight adder thing for the Advance. Comes like a power supply to power it. I don't know. It was $1. I'm like, whatever. I'll get it. And then I went to the exchange again. I was with Dragon. You guys know Dragon. And I saw this last time, and I went to there to look for and I was there getting this game. This was like the 21st. I just checked the receipt because I wanted to make sure like where I was at. So this is the 21st, and get the receipt back in there. Damn it! And so we're waiting at Burger 21. If you never heard of it, it's a it's like a new and upcoming burger chain. It's pretty good. But so while we're waiting for our food, we went over to the exchange, and for $6, I ended up picking up Sierra Sports Maximum Pool. You know, it's just a pool game, whatever, but for the collection. That's why I got it. And I've never seen it before, so I'm like, why not? And then later, like the next day, I think, whatever, I went over to AmVets again, because that's what I do. And for $1, I ended up getting a 360 headset and like an adapter thing. This is what it all came with, whatever. So $1 for this, and this thing works. It just not have another headset. It's just like if something does happen at Turtle Beach, at least I have something. So, and plus I can probably give it to a friend or something if they need it. So that's why I picked it up. And also I went to the exchange again. Wow, the exchange is a big topic here. That Wednesday, which was like the freaking 24th, I think. You know, I'm losing track of my dates. It was the 24th. And I decided, you know what, screw it, I'm going to spend this. I'm going to spend $11 on this. It's the last game I needed for the GameCube in this series. It's not really a series, but just games under this title. And that is SpongeBob SquarePants, Creature from the Krusty Krab. This is a SpongeBob-filled episode, let me tell you what. So, I have this game on the PC, like, it's the PC version of it is called Nighty Nightmare. And I actually didn't realize that these were both connected until like about a month ago. But I needed this game for a while, so I figured, you know, I'd bite the bullet, spend the $11. Whatever. It's a game I always wanted, so I don't mind spending the money on it. I really don't. But that same day, I went over to the half-price books, and $1 a piece. They had 4 Xbox demo discs, the one that are in the magazine. So I got the one with Mortal Kombat, Shaolin Monks. It's disc 48. Make it easier. Disc 46 with the Halo 2 multiplayer pack. Disc 50 with Battlefront 2 demo. And disc 47 with the Battlefield 2 demo. So $1 a piece. I figured, why not? These things are always cool. I always like them. So next, I went to Goodwill on McKnight, North Hills, whatever. And that was actually, because so far, I have not found anything at that Goodwill. Actually, no. I forgot about this. I forgot to show you guys this. So maybe like a week before I went there, I went to Goodwill, and for $6, I was surprised to see this. I got another steering wheel for the N64. Another Mad Cat steering wheel and pedal. I actually got this before at AmVets for $1.50, but I figured, you know, for $6 I could have 2 of them. You know, I can do like Diddy Kong racing battles or something with this. So I figured, you know, why not $6? And these things are big and clunky, but I just think they're really cool. Personally, I think they're cool. I'm probably not going to buy any more just because, like, I already have a few of them, like, way too many. But, you know, I figured why not? So I can just do, you know, 2-player action on that. It'd be cool for competition. But anyways, so the next time I went to Goodwill, because I'm like, alright, I was actually surprised to find stuff there. So, I was even surprised to see this. So, Goodwill is getting better. They're getting better so far this year, because like before that, there was nothing for the whole entire year. 1.5 months dry. But it's been picking up. It really has. For $5, I was surprised to see this there. I saw it, like, as the first thing I saw when I walked over to the DVDs. I'm like, you're kidding. They didn't put this in a glass case or anything? $5 for it. I think it's missing its main manual, but there is a manual in it. That is for the Wii Super Mario Galaxy 2. Now, the disc is not in the best shape. It's okay. I tested it at place. But I never had this. I always had the first one, never had the second one. So I figured for $5, you know, I'm probably never going to find it for this cheap ever again. Or at least with my luck. So I'm like, you know what? Why not? Why not buy it? If you don't believe me, $5 right on the back there. I wouldn't lie to you. And then, next up, got 2 PS1 games for $2 a piece there. And that is Bugs Bunny Lost in Time. You know, why not? It's a Bugs Bunny game on the PS1. Who wouldn't get that? And then Ridge Racer. And I thought I had this one, but apparently I didn't. And there are so many racing games on this console that are like RR. Like something Racer or RR something, whatever. Like, it's ridiculous, actually. There's like Rage Racer, Road Rash, Ridge Racer. There's way too many. Way too many racing games with the RR kind of setup. It's weird. I just noticed that a few days ago. It's really weird. But then I went to GameStop, and, well, this was in their trash, and so they let me take it. I didn't go dumpster diving. Like, I still want to, but I never did. And so anything before I've ever gotten from GameStop from their trash, it's literally in their trash can in the store. Like, they let me take it. So I'm glad they do, because I got a case for The Amazing Spider-Man and a freaking Vita box. They had an aqua blue Vita box just in the trash. And I'm like, it's complete with all the manuals, whatever, and like thinking to myself, why the hell are you throwing this away? I don't know, but I'm glad I have it, because at least now I have a box for my Vita, which I still have not gotten fixed yet at this point, which I really need to get fixed. I'll get on that eventually. But I have a box finally, which is really cool to have. Just really cool to have. Oh, that probably wasn't the best for the faceplate. Oh well. And finally, to wrap this thing up, because I have no idea how long I've been rambling for. Screw you, Spider-Man. I went to the Goodwill in East Liberty today. Yep, East Liberty today. And I've found like a couple things there before, but I haven't gone there in a while, and I've barely found anything there the last time I went. But I went today, and I actually found stuff, which I was really surprised at. And I got a variety of things here, and I figured I'd just go through it all real quick. So, first up here, we got some PS1 games. And these were actually like $1 a piece, which I wasn't going to complain about. And I have no idea where the receipt was, and I have no idea what this even all added up to as far as total cost. But whatever, it was $1 a piece for these. And this I got for free because it's the case of NBA Live 97 missing the game. And so I'm like, whatever, I'll take the case. So, that's cool to have. Then I also got Extreme Pinball. Pro Pinball. Because enough pinball, whatever. Razor Freestyle Scooter, disc only. I figured, you know, why not? I want to try this game out. It looks pretty cool. And then DDR. I have this already, I think. But I have the greatest hits version, so I'm like, why not pick it up again? If need be, I can always trade it over to someone or whatever. Because I know Rob is going for the PS1 collection. I probably already talked to you about this at this point in time. If I haven't, then let me know if you need it. But also, this is also $1. You got the complete book 2, season 2 of Legend of Korra. It's DVD, but $1 for a complete season of Legend of Korra. Like, I'm gonna get this. I mean, unfortunately, I haven't seen the whole series yet. I've seen bits and pieces of season 1. It's something I really want to get into. But for $1, I'm not gonna say no to this. I'm not gonna say no to this. No siree. And I wasn't going to say no to this either. They actually had 360 games there, because the last time I went there, they didn't really have anything video games. But they had a lot of video games there. Like Final Fantasy, like 12, I think. They had Final Fantasy 12, and for the PS2, they wanted $5 a piece for them. Some Wii games, nothing really special. And they had some 360 games that were actually pretty decent. But nothing I really wanted. Besides this one. For $5, they had Skyrim. Why? Why? I mean, I already have Skyrim, but for $5, I'll take another copy. It's complete too with the map and all, you know. Why not? That's what I was feeling. Why not get it? And then also, I got some VHSs, and me and my dad both did. This was my dad's. He got Monty Python's Flying Circus. It's a 3-volume set. $1 a piece for all these VHSs, even this one, the 3 set. So that was cool to get for him. And this is like kind of for both of us, I guess. Life of Brian. I actually have never seen this movie, unfortunately. I know it's sad, but I'm gonna get around to this because I know this movie's hilarious. I know it is. I've seen scenes, but I've never seen the whole movie. So glad to have that. And then my parents pointed this out to me, and I'm like, oh, get these. And they're the Beatles movies. I think they're almost all of them. I think there's another one, I think. But I got Magical Mystery Tour, A Hard Day's Night, and Yellow Submarine. In case you didn't know, I'm a big Beatles fan, and I've never actually seen the movies. So I'm actually glad that I can finally go around to watching these things. I know they're pretty cool. I know they're not really the greatest, but I think I'll enjoy watching them. I think I really will. So that's it. That's all my pickups for the month of February, basically, from my concussion to this point in time. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy, please give a thumbs up down below. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. I would assume at this point in time that I'm uploading this, there's a lot more activity. So yeah, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Is there anything you recommend I try to pick up, or anything you recommend I go for, whatever? Let me know down below. I really look forward to seeing you guys' feedback. So that's it for me, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching once more, and I will talk to you guys next time.